Guys, I have figured out a secret in FC26, and that secret is that a long forgotten skill move, aka the heel chop, aka the Ronaldo chop, is still very effective in this game. You can see the scenes right here in the background, and I'm going to explain to you today how to use this move and why it's so strong. I'm George from The Guide, and this is part 9 already in our advent calendar. So of course, since it's Christmas season today, we're also giving away 2 gifts actually, which is 2 times our release meta course for FC26. The code will be hidden somewhere in this video later on. And the first 2 guys who are the quickest will actually get the course entirely for free by going to the link in the description or the first comment, entering the code in checkout, and then you can enjoy your course, guys. And with that being said, guys, let's jump straight into the first gameplay scene right here, because trust me, this move, it's actually strong. I'm not just making that up. I found it kind of an accident a little bit when I experimented with different skill moves, and I realized that nobody has it on their radar anymore, and you can actually surprise opponents and bust defenders with it. So the first question we of course need to answer is, how exactly do we do the heel chop, aka Ronaldo chop? So the inputs for it are rather simple. What you need to do is you need to do a fake shot at least a 90-degree angle. So as you can see, I'm going towards the goal line and then I'm cutting inside 90 degrees with the fake shot while holding L2/LT. Very OG move in the game for, as long as I played it, at least since FIFA 12. So there's different ways to do the fake shot. I personally prefer the method where I press the crossing button first and then the passing button. I explain why in our detailed The Guide Plus lesson on this heel chop, and I show you there how to practice this method and how to get it down very smoothly. If you want to check that out, then either be very quick, enter the code for the release meta course because that's where the lesson is in, or just get our FC26 season pass at our Christmas discount 30% right now. Because hands down, guys, if you're feeling stuck, if you want to improve at this game, get to your dream rank, and you don't really know how right now, then the season pass is the best investment you can make. Because over there, we actually analyze your game personally, give you feedback what you need to improve at, give you the resources with all of our courses and in-depth lessons so that you can learn and actually understand the fundamentals of the game. And then we also have a great community on our Discord server where you can chat with us and the other members. Hundreds of players have already improved from us, so check out the first link in the description and you'll find all the info you need there. Now, what you do with this move in order to actually bust the defender is very quickly change direction. So that's what you see me doing right here in this first example, right? Now, this is also the, I would say, best and most standard way to use this move, where you go towards the goal line and you have a defender kind of cutting you off. So you're going there, the defender is starting to cut you off, so you need to change direction in order to dodge him, and then you do the move and cut inside 90 degrees. That's like the most straightforward and best way to use this move. I will show you more advanced ways throughout this video. And then you use the move, and now here's what makes this move so powerful. As you can see, just by doing the move, I'm not necessarily in a position where I can just dribble through the entire defense and I'm just open, right? That's not what this move does, but it pushes the ball in and out of your feet a little bit, changes direction really quickly, and all you need is this like 1 meter of space where you push the ball out and then you go for the finesse shot far post. That's like what makes this move and this combination so powerful, because if I would do a Berber spin right here or a different move, I wouldn't have the ball on the inside so quickly and not in such a perfect way to immediately go for a finesse shot. So especially if you have someone with the play style, at least in silver, this is absolutely deadly. But it's not the only situation in which you can use the move, as I'm going to show you with these next 2 examples. Now, the other advantage of this move is that you are changing direction with the ball behind your standing leg. as you can see right here, right? That's what the move is for, behind the standing leg. And what this does is it allows you to get away from tackles when the opponent is getting really aggressive. So what you can see right here is I'm receiving the ball towards the side here in order to see what I want to do, you know, where do I want to go, what exactly is the opponent going to do, I want to play a pass over, whatever. And I see that the opponent is coming towards me really aggressively. He's selecting this defender. Now we all know this, you try to change direction with the left stick or something, but the tackles are just too powerful. Oftentimes in this game, opponent runs into you, presses tackle, he still wins the ball. And this is a move that I found that actually allows you to get away from these tackles, because you're not just changing direction with the ball openly, you are coming in and then behind your standing leg you're changing the direction, which makes this move so good against these defenders that try to tackle you and get aggressive. So here I'm able to dodge this defender and his aggression. Then I use another move right here that of course we have also explained over on the Guide Plus, the heel to ball roll, and I'm able to go through. Now here we have the final situation, and this just shows that you can get really creative with this move, and hopefully you guys can see how powerful this is, you know, that you can change direction so quickly. So I'm in a cutback situation, I'm able to play the ball out here, and then I'm going to cut inside there. Now before I break this down in detail, actually, I should remember the code for today's video, guys, is going to be the first 3 letters of the alphabet, all in caps, and then the first 3 numbers, 0 not included. So the first 3 letters of the alphabet, all in caps, and then the first 3 numbers, not accounting for 0, okay? All right, good luck putting that code in. Now let's break this final scene down right here. So we have the cutback situation. I'm going to put the ball inside here again towards Di Natale. I guess he's just the best heel chop player out there. So what I'm doing is I'm receiving the ball away from the defender here a little bit towards the inside, and obviously I want to kind of bait him that I'm going this way and maybe I'm going for the finesse shot with my playstyle plus, etc. So I want the defender to only commit a little bit, and now look how quickly I'm able to cut back. Like there's no other move that squeezes the ball by the defender so quickly here. It's just really powerful. And then of course I choke, unfortunately, because for whatever reason I'm using a finesse shot here instead of a low driven or something like that. Pretty dumb by me, but you guys are going to do it better. Try it out in your own games, and if you want to see more great content, then click the video that's shown on the screen right now. I'll talk to you in the next one. See you then. Peace.